literally trying to get going and driving it. It's like the most terrifying part. It's not like terrifying, but yeah, stuff like that. Like,
what is like that?
And now I'm like flooring it.
Flooring it?
Yep.
We're back again with another questionable financial decision, and who better to make a questionable, poor financial decision than this guy right here.
Yep, that's me.
One of my benefits of this friendship is that I get to supervise bad financial decisions, like buying old cars, and I don't have to reap all of the consequences. So I can just tag along, have my fun, while he gets screwed over. Yep. So we're on our way down to Salem, Utah, which is about an hour away, to look at Michael's dream land yacht, which is
a 1987 Chrysler 5th Avenue.
Yes, and the thing about the 5th Avenue is that I know literally nothing about it.
Oh, there's the 5th Avenue.
Oh, baby.
The car in front's a town car, but there's the 5th Avenue behind it.
There's a town car and
then the 5th Avenue.
It's gonna be your new best friend you're about to meet.
You drive down here.
You're yelling at me because I'm showing up in a European car. What do you think the comfort? Is it comfortable or not?
Oh yeah, it's really comfortable. It feels like I'm sitting in like a library right now. You say you just need to like bump it a couple times.
Yeah.
That was a really smooth startup. It didn't like fumble or anything.
Smooth.
Oh yeah. You got the Chrysler wheel on it.
Oh yeah.
That is such a
hideous wheel.
The dash though is actually like in really good shape.
Yeah.
I mean, it's missing a headliner, but that's like replaceable. Like you can find carpeting for that.
At least the like under part of the headliner matches the color of the car. So
yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
I wouldn't even care about that if it were me.
There's some trim pieces loose too, but it looks like there's hella like clips. So you could just, I have like clips. I can just replace those. And
yeah.
Those fixed.
As long as it runs and drives well.
Not too bad. Carpeting. Oh my god. You need to like feel your hand on this.
Oh, this is the car you drive with your shoes off.
Yep.
You take your shoes off before you get in.
Yep.
And I love how this headlight switch has its own metal chromed panel around it. Like, this is a lot of space that they've devoted to just this little headlight knob.
I don't know if it works. I don't think I didn't do the compressor.
It feels.
It didn't kick.
It doesn't feel like air conditioning to me.
At least the air blows better.
That's cool. I've got air conditioning on the way home.
Oh,
I will always love this. This is like a dresser drawer. I mean, like,
at least
this is not a car door handle. Like, well, you want to test drive it or what?
Yeah, I'm just trying like the features in here, make sure that I know what's working, what isn't. Third seatbelt right here. Use this as a proper 6-seater.
Sir, look, you're not going to get second-degree burns with your seatbelt.
Yeah, because they're plastic.
That's that is why you buy Chrysler.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, that's what you mentioned. You mentioned it would take a second for the transmission to sometimes engage.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing is a bit rougher than I expected from the pictures, but
I love how long that first gear was.
Yeah, I had to put my foot quite a bit down though to engage it, like get it going. Brakes feel pretty good actually, but here's probably where I'm gonna be a little worried because again, I need to put quite a bit of effort in to kick the gas down.
Well, I'm gonna hold on to. Oh, I don't have grab handles. I'm gonna hold on to my dresser drawer handle.
Oh my god, I think it stuttered a little bit. I'll need some adjusting.
Oh, second gear, waiting for third. Come on, third. Where's third gear? There it is.
Oh my god, this thing's gutless.
Like, are you flooring it?
I almost had to, yeah. Like, that doesn't feel like 130 horsepower. It feels like 50.
Doesn't this car fill you with nothing but immense American heritage pride? patriotism. I want to go for
once,
a barbecue,
once you're up to
shoot things.
Once you're up to speed, it's not too bad.
From the passenger's perspective, it doesn't feel very good.
It's not really the comfort that's my concern. It's literally trying to get going and driving it. It's like the most terrifying part. It's not like terrifying, but yeah, stuff like that. Like,
what is like that?
And now I'm like flooring it.
Flooring it?
Yep. Yeah. Unless like the carburetor is severely out of tune.
25.
Unless we're severely out
30.
of tune, I cannot live with this. Because I mean, it looks really nice on the outside, I think, but mechanically, it's not great.
Seller seems like an honest person, though.
Yeah, he was like seemed pretty honest with what he did. He showed me everything about what he did. But I feel like it should make more power than that.
It feels like it
like
has
I'm flooring it right now.
60 horsepower.
And it's slowing down. I'm flooring it. At best, I think the carburetor would have to be like tweaked or something. Stopping is like what scares me. Trying to get going from a dig is like really scary.
Yeah.
Shakes quite a bit more than the Oldsmobile is. I'm gonna actually have to wait for him.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that truck. There's a truck like a mile off. I mean, but we're just gonna wait.
Temperature gauge works though. That's nice.
That's good. All right, here we go. Oh, it worked. It engaged that time. Second gear.
The shifts aren't too bad. It's just.
I just love how long each gear is. It's insane.
It's literally just. It's just engaging first gear that's like really sketchy. Once you're like in second, it's actually like really smooth. Power is a little better.
You think it's getting better as it warms up?
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting better.
So you think that's still carburetor related?
It's still, yeah, it might be carb related. It probably needs to like run a little richer or something. I don't know. Despite like how sketchy it was at first, I do like how it drives. It seems to be getting better the more I drive it.
Yeah.
Is what
it likes you. It wants to fool you into owning it.
Something about.
And now it's engaging the gears perfectly.
I think it's just cold. When it's cold, the Buick did that a little bit too. When it was cold, it seemed to like shift a little quite a bit harder.
Yeah, because my first impression of that was, let's run away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad now. It's still gutless. It probably needs a pretty good tune.
The way it holds gears for
but at least it still has some torque.
That's the only thing that makes this car drivable. Is the fact that it has some amount of torque.
The steering,
horsepower is so low it can't be measured.
Steering is super light, way lighter than the Oldsmobile. Like nothing happens.
I'm feeling something happening. Oh my god!
Yeah,
it's engaging gears fine now.
Yeah,
the gears drives are fine. Much better than it did. Now I'm actually like.
Yeah, it feels like doable. Yeah, I actually really like this, even though it's slow. I think it just needs a tune-up, to be honest. It feels so much easier to drive. Let's see if I can engage reversed. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. Like going between drive and reverse, like
better than the Oldsmobile.
Way better, and it doesn't surge. Parking brake works.
Look at that white that turns on when the parking brakes. I love the fact that this car is from 1987, but it feels like it's from 1972.
Let's see if I can.
In a lot of ways.
Nope, that doesn't work at all.
Hey, that's one thing our land yachts got in common. The Roadmaster's parking brake doesn't even try.
I'll probably give it another quick look over, then I think I'll make my final decision.
Sure thing.
Paint's in good shape. It has mirrors that work.
In terms of cosmetics and corrosion, it's not as good as your Oldsmobile. In terms of driving, it's not as good, but that's just with a little bit of work.
Yeah, it's just a little work.
But I think it's like, you know, this is the, what my take is like, this is the land yacht that you want. So if you want it, then go for it, you know?
Yeah.
The most important test for this car, as tradition on Topher Parker cars, we need to rock it. If it doesn't rock properly, we don't go home in this car. All right, ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Excellent. Passes the rocking test.
Oh yeah, for sure. We just got back from talking and we made a final decision. This piece of paper, this is gonna pretty much explain everything. So yeah.
And you got how much off the asking price?
$100.
This is the car that you wanted, so that's the big thing. And as long as it doesn't catch fire on the way home, then you'll be happy.
Be fine.
And a happy Michael is a good Michael. Don't want to see him angry.
No. It's one of those purchases where, like, if you were to end up passing on this car, you'd probably regret it for a long time.
If you're Michael, that is.
Yeah.
If I had the opportunity to buy this car and I didn't buy it, I wouldn't regret it. But
that's for me. Just to see how it does heading back.
See how much you like it at the end of the night. But I think it's customary that we go and get some good old American food at a good old American gas station.
Yep.
Real quick. So let's do that. Big old cheeseburger. Whoa. I'm gonna get a Whopper.
Just 1 second, okay?
All right.
I think I'm gonna get a large Whopper.
Large Whopper.
Whopper?
As a meal.
And a meal, okay. What do you want to drink?
Lemonade.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Chrysler, yeah. There were Dodge versions, like Dodge and Plymouth versions that shared the same body.
Yeah, Dodge Chrysler abundance, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
It's just about the gas tank and that's it.
Yeah, I mean there's a little rough spots, but it's overall, yeah, like nothing major underneath. It's pretty good.
All electric, I bet.
Sorry.
All electric?
Like for like the stuff that works.
Yeah, lights, windows.
Yeah, electric windows, electric seats. Yeah, all that stuff.
That is pretty nice though.
Yeah, thanks.
Good night.
Yeah, you do. Thank you. Which I've never gotten out of a 98 ever. Like I've never gotten like public compliments on it ever.
Well,
and this literally like 30 minutes after I bought it, like I've already.
Now, was it a genuine compliment or a compliment like he's sorry for you? I'm kidding.
Okay, but no, like half the staff in there were like coming up like, wow, what is this car?
Oh really?
So, yeah.
Michael?
Oh, the doors sound way more solid. Oh God.
I'm not hungry anymore. Good old American dinner in the shadow of a Chevron, and we're eating Burger King. I can't imagine being more American than this.
Oh yeah.
I am so glad our founding fathers fought. Some good old American dinner on these beautiful pillow top seats. Glad my car doesn't have underwear in it. All right, let's head home. Here's our latest discovery. He is pressing the brake right now. Those are the tail lights. The brake lights don't work. So I wouldn't recommend anybody do this at home, but I'm gonna be driving right behind him. So if anybody crashes into him, it's gonna be my fault. But we know on camera that he's driving the dangerous automobile that shouldn't be allowed on the roads. But it's kind of too late. We can't give it back, so.
Yeah, we need to get it back before I can do
All right,
any.
let's get back. U-turn. And there goes my fries everywhere. Awesome. All right.
I wouldn't mind to be alone with you. I wouldn't mind if it were just us two, holding hands and sipping shine. I wouldn't mind if you took all my time. The music plays, but all I see is me with you and you with me. If you held me tenderly, I wouldn't mind.
You okay? Oh, thank God. What a relief.
There ain't nothing I've ever had that felt this right. We've come so far. What a wild ride. But
Get it? No?
I wonder if it's like vapor locked or something. Like it probably heat soaked, and it probably has air in the fuel behind.
What should we do?
Best thing you do is really just let it cool down. It is a little hotter than usual because it did sit, so it probably just needs a minute to...
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Do you want to push it back into the parking lot?
I was gonna say we could let it like roll down and turn into the parking lot if we're lucky.
We've come so far. What a wild ride. But if we did it all again, I wouldn't mind. But if we did it all again, I wouldn't mind.
Do you think it's just hot?
That's what I'm thinking. Like drove it quite hard before like I pulled it. So I wonder if it was running so lean from it. That's why it's not making enough power that it's like burning, evaporating before it uses it.
Yeah.
Do you have like a tiny screwdriver on you? I'm gonna see if I can adjust that to run it a little richer.
At this point, it becomes apparent that Michael's inexperience with carbureted cars, combined with my mechanical knowledge, which caps off at righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, we were standing there completely stumped at why this Chrysler wasn't working. But then, out of the blue, our knight in shining armor arrived. Some random guy at the Maverick shows up, so he helped us to get the car going.
They literally have a pump, so when you pump the gas, you're actually squirting fuel. And so in the movies, it'll show a guy like trying to start it, and he's like pumping the gas.
Yeah.
That's because he's pumping extra fuel into it. So go ahead and try that again, but give it 2, 3, 4 pumps.
Okay, before?
No,
Like on the-
While it's cranking. Got it.
Cranking.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, just the gas. Yeah.
I don't know what the...
I fixed it.
That's that pump thing. So,
Okay.
oh, it doesn't sound great. Sounds like it wants to die. Is this what it was acting like?
Not quite as bad. The guy did tell me like it would use like fresh gas because it sat for a while, but he he did what he could to get it like running.
Oh, jeez.
So-
That's a huge problem.
Yeah.
How much old gas was in there, you know?
Not much.
Like quarter tank or something?
Quarter tank around
And you
there.
filled it up?
Yeah,
What'd you fill it up with?
87.
So the mix,
Yeah.
that's fine. I mean, it's running fine.
Yeah, like I said, this is about how it was when I was test driving it. It drove great.
Go ahead
And the guy-
just
Ribbon?
give it some, just a little bit, yeah. Again. What's that exhaust smell like?
You know, I'm glad there's somebody here that knows car mechanics and particularly carburetors. It's one of those good Samaritan moments, you know? This guy in the blue shirt, he really knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. I don't. All I could do was stare blankly at the engine while Michael fiddled with things. All I could do is try to fix his car by staring at it, so yeah. With a few more words of wisdom from our all-knowing mechanic, knight in shining armor, good Samaritan, it was time to hit the road again. And this time, we made it home without incident. All right, attempt 2 to leave the Maverick parking lot. This is where it all went wrong. He stopped and then he didn't go again. Look at that. What a machine. Michael will have a full-length review, I'm sure, of that Chrysler once he gets it to be reliable. He will have a full-length review of that Chrysler. At some point, we'll film that, get that done. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a more traditional type review video. Unless it explodes, because Michael's cars have a history of exploding before we want to do content on them. So yeah. But yeah, from Michael and I, like, subscribe, do all the normal YouTube stuff. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.